Good afternoon, good morning, everyone. We'll start in just a minute as I see people are still joining the webinar. Okay, just a few more seconds. Okay, so for those of you who have just joined, again, good afternoon, good morning, or even good evening. I'm Paula. I'm responsible for marketing and sales here at Ensor Models, and in call with me there is Patrick, our CEO and CTO. The session of today is about the new release of Model Suite version 3.6. As you know, you might know, we usually name each release after a beautiful location or city of Switzerland, and this time it's Geneva, or in French, Genève. But let's see what we have in store for today. I kindly ask you, Patrick, if you go to the next slide. So I will provide you with a couple of company updates on the latest events that we participate in, also on our Academy portal. Then I give the floor to Patrick to present you what's new in version 3.6. And then there will be also time for some Q&A. If you have any question, just put them in the Q&A panel, and we will going to answer them later on after the presentation. Okay, so let me start this session by providing you with some information about the latest events. The last couple of months, September and October, have been pretty busy and important regarding the events. First of all, the Ensor Models user group, which was held in Rome last September. We are really very, very glad that it was such a well-received event with so many participants, many insightful presentation. We'd like to again thank every participant who joined us, and also all the guest speakers that share their contribution. For those of you that don't know what's the user group is, it's a moment in which we see the community gathering together from different parts of the world to share ideas, best practices, to share what customer and partners are implementing with our solution Model Suite. So we are looking forward to see what we'll do next year in the next event. We also participated in the OpenText World 2023 as expert sponsor with our affiliate company Ensor Consulting. Also here it was a great event. 2 days of great content and insights. We are very proud of how the event went. And as you can see from the smiling face of Patrick in the picture, we also receive an important prize. We have been awarded the Solution Extension Partner of the Year of 2023. In the next slide, we will see the logo. We are proud and grateful of having received this important achievement, this remarkable accomplishment, the fourth win in the last 5 years. So that's quite good. Changing topic, I want to inform you that our Ensor Models Academy portal has been further updated and upgraded. Basically, the Academy portal is the official learning hub of the Model Suite technology, and it offers really a flexible offer of training, from self-paced online courses to private session with a dedicated Model Suite expert teacher. And once you have all the courses, you have the possibility to take the certification exam and attest the knowledge and skills acquired on the Model Suite technology. So I really strongly encourage you to take a look at the website or contact us to receive more information. And I would also to say that there is a special promotion active, valid for a month from today to December 16th. By ordering 2 courses, you will receive the 3rd course plus the certification exam for free. So if you email us with the promo code GENE 3.6 at academy@answermodels.com, you will receive more information and you will get the discount. Now, last slide, just for those of you who don't know Model Suite. I presume most of you already know it, but for those of you who don't, Model Suite is our flagship product. It's an add-on for XNACM, and we conceive it, we position it as an enabler and accelerator for XNACM on and off cloud. Model Suite provides a wide spectrum, a wide range of capabilities and possibilities to maximize the XNACM potential. This includes, of course, enhancing the platform standard feature in key areas such as forms, UX, automation, workflow, integration, and so on, as well as multiplying and unlocking new use cases in which XNACM can be leveraged from single processes to full end-to-end application. Model Suite enables also to enable strategic initiatives on top of the platform, such as the commissioning, custom development previously implemented with Web Report or OSCARP, but also accelerating the cloud migration, as well as expanding the XNACM ecosystem by creating new connectors for all those system application and data sources that has no out-of-the-box integration available. And last but not least, due to its low-coding approach, the use of no proprietary language, and also thanks to its vast feature set, Model Suite allows to accelerate the delivery of new projects while reducing the project cost and effort, and also allows people to become productive in really a matter of days because it's characterized by a lower learning curve. Okay, with that, I think I can leave the floor to Patrick for the latest news and updates on Model Suite 3.6.
Thank you so much, Paula. So we have to cover quite a lot of new stuff. So let's jumpstart into what is actually new into the latest release. So as you know, we are trying our best to keep up with the quarter release schedule of Extended ECM, and typically a month after the release of a major version. So a new version of Model Suite becomes available, fully certified for the latest and greatest version of Extended ECM. So ready to leverage the newest and latest functionality offered by the platform. So this is an exception. So Model Suite 3.6 fulfill that commitment. And so Model Suite 3.6 is introducing some new functionalities and enhancements as far as the core capabilities are concerned and as far as the IDEs are concerned. So let's start discussing what we've done with Beautiful Reference. So on Beautiful Reference, we worked hard on this release in order to improve the user experience for form designers and to simplify their job and to simplify the work with the form designer. So the new IDE introduces a new visualization mode named Grid Mode that basically allows it to focus on the layout of the form and to really being able to manage way more easily the views that contains a lot of different widgets. So switching from the standard view to the grid view will be possible through a simple switch that is now available directly from the IDE. And what you will be seeing on the right is the new grid mode, so in which basically every widget that you have dropped into the editor is represented by just a box with a few information, and that gives you a sense of how much space the widget is going to use in the grid, and will allow you to easily reorganize the widgets inside of the view and to streamline the designing process. So this is not going to substitute, obviously, the previous one. It's an alternative way of looking at the view. It's a convenient way for designers to get a sense of how the layout of the view looks like, and to particularly when you have a lot of widgets in the view, to easily reorganize them and to configure them in order to do exactly what you need them to do. What we also did on the viewer, on the form builder, is to improve the way widgets are moved into the view, meaning that we improved what happened whenever, for example, a widget is dropped into an existing view. The previous version, there was an issue related with new widgets. They were dropped in random places. So that has been fixed. That is way more precise. So whenever you drop a widget, you can be certain on where the widget is going to be actually displayed, introduced into the view. Moving the widgets around will be way easier, and will improve also the graphical element that informs you of where the widget is going to be the reposition whenever you drag and drop them in the view. So that improves, again, the overall designing experience with the editor. And so that is a step forward into making this editor more proficient and easy to be utilized. The next feature is quite a new one, important one. So we are introducing a brand new category of widgets, so-called multi-field widgets. So they are basically widgets that are not backed by a single field in the form, but can be backed by multiple fields in the form. So one example is, for example, the widget that allows me to identify a person, so by name, birthday, social security number, whatever. So you will be able to create this kind of widgets, and the nice thing is that the system, so the viewer and the framework, will take care of ensuring that the underlying form template has all the forms fields that are required to support a widget. So basically, creating a form with these multi-field widgets will be way easier than it is now, because you will have the possibility, and we will have the possibility, to create high level of abstraction widgets. And these widgets are going to basically automate the creation of the underlying fields. And so the creation of a new form will be tremendously simplified. We tested it with several new widgets of this kind that I can tell you. So it's now way easier to create a form, so requires even less effort than it used to. And that's just because I can define these widgets, and they are, and again, they can represent a high-level concept in my use cases. The nice thing is that these widgets can be composed using existing widgets. So, for example, if you have again, the widget that is required for identifying a person and is made of several text fields, a date picker, and a route buttons or whatever. So you will be able to create these multi-field widgets, just combining existing widgets that we have in the library. And again, you will be able to define which kind of fields these multi-field widgets require to be present in the template, and the system will automatically validate the form template for you, and if necessary, will apply changes upon request over the form template automatically, so to be sure that the widget works correctly. Other improvements are related to the way the configuration is performed. So we upgraded and improved the configuration panel and possibilities offered by the configuration panel. So as an example here, you see a widget that allows me to create basically a set into the form template, and to bind to this set multiple fields, so to create sort of a grid, of a matrix inside of the form. So basically, if I want to create a table, I can now just drop a single widget and configure the different columns that they need to be in the table, specify which kind of field the columns represent, and the system will take care of creating the set with multiple rows. Will create all the attributes inside the set, and will make it so that everything works smoothly, and I can start using this set from the first moment that you will open my form. So again, we're moving forward into simplifying the creation of forms and bringing additional automation around how forms are created. This is a very important step. So for a time being, there are just few widgets that leverage this new possibility, but later on, we are going to deliver more widgets for the most common use cases. We are obviously interested in understanding and listening from you to which use cases do you think widgets are most which use cases is most frequent in your forms, and so that we can derive these reconfigurable multi-field widgets, and you will have them in the next releases of the library. Next things that we did here, we added in the library a number of new additional widgets. Again, as you know, leveraging the library that is now part of the solution. So we introduced a spreadsheet field, a spreadsheet widget that basically allows it to provide the user with a spreadsheet-like user experience inside of a form or a smart page. And I didn't mention about these widgets. They are both for beautiful web forms as well as smart pages. So you can use them independently if you are working with a form or a smart page. Obviously, for some of them, they are more related to input collecting. So they are typically more feature rich in the beautiful web forms, but all of them, they are still available also in smart pages. As mentioned, so spreadsheet, it's a very nice component, allows you to present the user with these spreadsheet widget, spreadsheet user experience. They will be able to fill in the spreadsheet, having formula computed over the different cells, validation applied to the different cells, constraints applied to the different cells, etc. And then you will be able to perform this action over the collected information. That is, we have APIs that allows it to basically parse the information that is collected and to act over it. The second widget is Kanban view. So we have a widget that allows it to present information into a Kanban view and to organize visually this information in a dynamic way. Maps widget, so the possibility of integrating maps, and so to feed these maps with data that is stored into your system and has been collected through the form. The Shadow widget allows you to manage events or recurring events on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, and to present this information again in a way that is very coherent and very easy to be understood by end users. And the last one is this global message alert widget that allows us to, and you have probably seen us utilizing this widget a lot in our demonstration. It was an internal widget that we used in our demonstration only, but now we make it part of the library. So what basically this widget allows you to do is to send notification messages to the end user in the view, utilizing basically the standard dialog message of Smart View. So whenever you perform an action, etc., you will be able to tell the user what is happening, utilizing a standard, let's say, Smart View dialog message. Next, what we also did and we work hard on is the beautiful web form updater, as you know. So we have this tool for some time, and what this tool allows you to do is to automatically perform an upgrade over a beautiful web form view that you have created. So whenever we release a new version of the library, or we want to introduce new feature, you can utilize this tool in order to upgrade your existing forms and existing views automatically to the latest and greatest version of the library. We have improved this tool quite significantly. We make it more robust. We eliminated problems related with the transport mechanism of XtendECM, and we now allow you to work with this tool to perform the grade over multiple forms at the same time, and to perform multiple kind of upgrades and to a reconfiguration on the views. So you will be able not only to upgrade the library, you will be able to, for example, to update the view template associated to the different views. You will be able to automatically back up the views before actually applying these changes. You will be able to select multiple objects at the same time in order to perform these changes. So even if you have huge forms application now with the Beautiful Web Form Updater tool, the new version, it's very easy to upgrade all of them at once to the latest and greatest version, and to keep track of everything that happened or that requires attention in the form that you have developed that prevents you from leveraging the latest and greatest features. Now, moving to Content Script. So on Content Script, we have several new functionalities. So we are introducing 2 new extension packages. As you know, the tagline of Model Suite is a value that grows over time. So here again, we are introducing new capabilities, new API sets into the engine, and they will be obviously available for free. So it's a new feature that you receive just upgrading. The first one is a HTML extension for server-side processing of HTML snippets, files, and it is an extension package that allows it to work with HTML to parse the HTML, to, for example, filter HTML in order to prevent cross-site scripting injection, for example. It allows it to manipulate the HTML so that it can be utilized to provide input to other packages. So, for example, when combined with our other docx extension package, will allow you to create very well-formatted Word document, as in the example that I've shown you, in a matter of seconds. So with a very reduced effort. So you will be able to create very dynamic but well-formatted Word documents very easily. And another extension package that we have introduced, brand new extension package, Notification. So Notification is an extension package that will allow you to interact with the notification center, send to your users notification to the notification center, which is a functionality that was recently introduced in XtendECM. I don't remember exactly how many releases ago, but it is a brand new functionality. So now Model Suite is integrated into it, and you will be able to notify user for events, action, or results that are relevant to them, and you will be able to do them programmatically through a scripting solution. So, for example, you will be able to perform certain operation or computation in background and notify the user when they are actually available. And the beauty of it is that, again, the notification center out of the box allow the user to decide how they want to be notified. So if they're just in the browser or also by email, etc., allow them to filter the information that they want to be notified about. So this is a great way to, again, send notification to the user and interact with the user when something needs to be performed in background or something requires quite some time to be completed. An example is jobs that you are going to execute leveraging our distributed agent extension package. So as you might know, with Model Suite, you can either schedule the execution of a script, or you can use a content script to create a MapReduce kind of a job for distributed agents. This functionality can be combined with that one to create a solution in which basically huge amount of data is processed in background through the distributed agent framework, and users are notified as soon as a relevant information is available or the job is completed. And again, obviously, we added several new APIs to the other extension packages. So as you will see later on, for example, for extended ECM for engineering extension package, we had quite a number of new APIs, but these new extension packages are just brand new. So remember, whenever you are going to install Model Suite 3.6, remember, if you want to install these extension packages, you will have to flag them during the installation process to deploy them on the suite. We improved the integration with the OpenAI APIs and Microsoft APIs. So these obviously APIs are getting more and more powerful. So we improved the integration. We made it. We introduced the support for the functions feature of the OpenAI API. So what basically this allows you to do is to instruct the model that you're going to utilize about actions that your system is capable of performing, and you will be able to implement these actions through context scripts. So this basically will allow you to utilize the agent to manipulate the data and to generate new data, and then invoke these actions on your side on the extended and providing the correct input for these actions to be executed, and context script and model suite will take care of executing this action on your extended instance, and create a result to be later on eventually passed back to the model for further processing. It's a great addition, and honestly speaking, if you look at how these kind of things are implemented right now in the market, I think that we have, and I'm quite confident in saying it, one of the most efficient way of doing implementing this kind of functionality. And any other framework that allows you to do these kind of things require much more work than we do. So that is definitely something that I kindly recommend you to have a look at and investigate, and if can be applicable to your use cases. As I remember you that the integration with the OpenAI also comes with widgets that you can just drop in Smart Pages and beautiful web forms that allows you to support the interaction with these APIs. So the user experience side of this interaction, they are we already have widget that is there pre-configured. So in order to create a solution with Model Suite that leverages the AI is a very little work to be implemented, and it can really allows it to create an application in a very reduced amount of time. Another new thing is new template in the application builder. So we have a new application template in the application builder that allows you for creation of forms to be deployed as remote web forms. And these application templates, they also take care of creating the workflow that is required for manage these external requests when they come in. The API for programmatically creating the workflows, the workflow map particularly, they have been improved and simplified. So they are now more powerful, but also easier to be utilized. And when combined with the Carl API, so you will be able basically to ask Carl to create the script required to create a workflow map, and you will be able to create the skeleton of the workflow map automatically. So that is also a very interesting feature that I suggest you to have a look at. These new application templates, they are also leveraging the new multi-fields widget feature that I discussed a bit earlier. And so you will see through this new template, and I suggest you to have a look at this new application template, how this new feature can be utilized and leveraged in your future application and future forms. And now what we've been working on recently is an extension for XNDCM for engineering. So there's various things that we have done for that solution. So the first of all is an entire set of configurable and flexible dashboards that allows you to have a comprehensive view over everything that is happening about your master projects, transmittal, state flows, document revisions, etc. So this set of folders, a set of dashboards allows you to navigate your data, to filter it, to organize it, and to query your data, to visualize your data, and to have quite a comprehensive, as I mentioned, understanding of everything that is happening and have all the information related to your XNDCM for engineering projects at your fingertips. So that is one of the first features. So this new extension package for XNDCM for engineering contains several features. This one is the first one. We also introduce a simplified in-context way for creating placeholders. So with this extension, what you can do basically is to navigate in the space where you want the placeholders to be created. The system automatically detects the information from the space and presents you a dialog that allows you to create the placeholder. So providing very few information, you will be able to start the creation of placeholders, and the feature basically also allows you to decide if you want to create the placeholders on the fly, and so basically let the user wait for the placeholders to be created, or you want to defer the creation on a background job and notify the users when done through the notification center. And this is a configurable parameter, so basically a threshold that you will be able to configure and decide, okay, so if I'm creating more than, for example, 5 placeholders, do that on background. If I create less than 5 placeholders, just create them. I'll be waiting for you to complete. So this is again a solution that aims to simplify this quite common process into XNDCM for engineering. The other one is the in-context transmittal creation. So basically what this feature allows you to do is to, again, navigate wherever you need inside of a project, select a bunch of documents or multiple documents from different locations, and associate them directly to a transmittal that is created on the fly, so with a single click. So it streamlines the creation and association of documents to the transmittal and allows you to, again, bring automation on this aspect of the working with XNDCM for engineering. There's also a mass update of documents. So basically what you can do is look at all the documents information in a single view and be able to massively update different kind of information at the same time. So with a single click instead of having to go document by document. Another improvement is related to the load sheet. So this is specifically dedicated again to transmittal. So whenever you create a transmittal, typically a load sheet is created, and what this extension allows you to do is to turn this common separate value file into a fully complex and dynamic Excel file that you can utilize to streamline the interaction with the data from XNDCM users as well as third-party vendors. So As you see an example in here in which the functionality has been applied to a transmitter. So instead of working with a CSV, I'm working with an Excel file. I can have drop downs. I can have complex logic behind the scenes that process the information that is submitted through the Excel file, etc. And again, that is a way to quite significantly reduce and streamline the process of working with the load sheets. And again, there's no limit to the way this can be customized and the way the information is organized or displayed into this kind of files. And with that, I think that we reached the end, and we can probably now just look at the Q&A panel and see if there's any question, or feel free to ask questions.
Thank you, Patrick. I will read them off so you can answer them live. Is that okay?
Yep.
So from a commercial perspective, is the AI functionality part of the model suite, or is it a separate addition?
So it is part of the model suite again. So obviously it requires the integration, so requires the availability of the OpenAI API in this case, and we do not provide them. Technically speaking, our solution is a model agnostic, so it can be utilized with different models. So there's a partner of ours that is, for example, realizing the stuff to integrate a locally deployed model, and we can't wait for OpenText to make available the Aviator API to integrate with them as well. But for the time being, the provider is either OpenAI or Microsoft, and an API basically subscription for these services is required.
Okay. Could you give some precision about global message alert, exclusive functional widget, or show an example?
Yeah, the global message is basically the standard message that you receive whenever you perform an action on SmartView. So it appears at the very top of the page, and can be, depending on the kind of message, can be red, green, or yellow. So it can be another message, a confirmation message, etc. And basically, we implemented the API that allows us to integrate with that very technology. So we're not emulating the dialogue, we are just reusing it, and so you can use it as well in your application developed with Model Suite. Okay.
Is your OpenAI API compatible with LLAMA 2?
So as I mentioned, it's model agnostic. So for the time being, the integration is tightly related, integrated with OpenAI, and to leverage the most advanced feature that this model offers. And but we have plans to support other models as well in the near future.
Is extension for Exenitium for engineering coming with a standard model suite license, or is it a separate license when we have Exenitium for engineering?
It will be part of the standard model suite license.
Okay. Will the compatibility metrics cover Content Server version 23.4?
Yes, Model Suite 3.6 is certified to be utilized on Content Server 23.4.
Okay. Is version 3.6 compatible with Content Server 23.3?
It is also compatible with 23.3.
Is it envisaged that you can easily create your own multi-field widgets?
Yes, absolutely. So the idea is that we are going to empower developers and customers to create their own multi-field widgets. It's very easy, and as part of the documentation for 3.6, a detailed guide will be published about how to do them, what configuration is required, and how they work.
Regarding the new form builder, we'll be able to create multi-field widget ourselves?
Yes, the same question as before. Yeah, absolutely, yes. So you will be able to create multi-field widget by yourself. And as I mentioned, so it's fairly easy to do that. And I really recommend and encourage you to do that and to explore this new feature because it's really simplifies the creation of forms, particularly if you have the possibility to define these pre-configured multiple widgets for your use case. And it's a great match for being able to create very quickly application in your domain.
I have another question. When will 3.6 version be released or downloadable?
So it will be released by the end of this week. So it will be available GA from next Monday.
Okay. I currently don't see any other question. So while we are wait for just a minute, I want to say that the recording of the webinar will be ready after the session. You will receive it per email, and we will also make it available on our LinkedIn and YouTube page. I don't see any other questions. So I think, Patrick, we can wrap up here.
Perfect.
Okay, so thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day or your afternoon, and speak soon. Thank you.
Bye.